Hey guys, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A. So, the first question comes from Logan Fulton, and he asks, what has been your favourite comp? So, my favourite comp has been Hamilton Spring 2017, which is the competition that I most recently attended. So, the reason I really liked this comp was because I did well in lots of events. It was 2 days, and yes, got to see lots of friends and stuff, so it was really fun. The next question comes from NZ Cuba. How long have you been cubing, he asks. So, by the end of this year I will have been cubing for 2 years, because I started in very early 2016. So the third question comes from Amazing Cuba, and he asks, what do you want to achieve over the upcoming years in speed cubing? So over the upcoming years, I would like to get a national record in something, and come first at New Zealand Nationals for something as well. I would also like to achieve a sub 10 average in 3x3. But other than that, I don't really have any sort of major goals. The next question comes from Fintrass, and he asks, what is your favourite event? So at the moment, my favourite event is 7x7. I just really enjoy it, but I kind of do often change favourite events, but 3x3 is always high on the list. Fintrass also asks, what is your PB single? My PB single, I assume you mean 3x3, is 740. So yeah, it's a full step solve, surprisingly. But yeah, I was really happy to get it. Fintrass also asks, why mint? Mint is just a great shade. So the next question comes from SR Cuba, and he asks, are you coming to Nats this year? So yes, I will be attending Nats this year. So that's going to be really fun. So Logan Fulton's got another 2 questions, and he asks, in your opinion, what is the most underrated WTA event? So I would say that my answer to this would probably be 6x6. Lots of people tend to hate it because of all the parodies it can get, but it's really fun to solve. I like big cubes, so yeah. And he also asks, what is your favourite part of cubing? My favourite part of cubing would probably be attending competitions, because it's just really fun. The competitive aspect, social aspect, everything about it's just really fun, and you get to travel and everything, so it's great. The next question comes from Lucas O'Connell, and he asks, goal 3x3 average by 2018, Nats 2018. So my goal 3x3 average by Nats 2018 would probably be sub 10, because I reckon that's about the time that I'll be getting sub 10 in comp. So the next question comes from NZ Cuba, and he asks, what editing software do you use? I just use iMovie, so should probably get around to upgrading from that at some point, but it's good enough for now, and it works, but it's just not anything too fancy. And right, so the next question comes from, oh, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, by the way, but Sharon Liu, and they ask, what is your favourite sticker shade? I would have to say that this would be mint, because it's just a unique shade that I use, and I like the way it looks. Obviously lots of people disagree, but you know. The next question comes from Miles and King's Vlogs, YouTube Vlogs. How many cubes do you have, and can you give me a shout out? Well, I guess this kind of counts as a shout out, but not really. And how many cubes do I have? Well, I've got quite a lot, and they're sort of strewn all through my house, so I can't be bothered counting them, but I would say I have about 50. The next 2 questions come from Dave Zalrandi, and he asks, how many times have you been arrested? So this one's another tricky one to answer. I would say, I don't know, it's kind of hard to count in my head. I might need to get a calculator, but I'm just going to have to leave it for now. He also asks, how and why did you learn to solve the cube? How? I have a friend who also happens to be the same person asking this question, and he learned how to solve it, and yeah, it's kind of inspiring. So yeah, I learned how to solve it then. He taught me, so yeah, that was good. And the next question comes from Node Kim, and he asks, any goals for Nats 2017 if you're going? Yep, I will be going, and I'm not going to go through all my goals now, but I will have a mains and goals video coming out eventually. But I'll just say 3x3 for now. My 3x3 goal would be low 11 average. So that's about all the questions, guys. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.